Coming up on Season 2, Episode 1 of the Monthly Dragon, we recap this year's Cow Day events.
We also recap the Attendance Day Pep Rally, and we get a look at your teacher and club spotlights. All this and more coming up on Season 2, Episode 1 of the Monthly Dragon.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Monthly Dragon 2023 to 2024 season. I'm Jaina.
And I'm Hines. On to our first story of the day.
Last Thursday, GCHS held an Attendance Day Pep Rally. Riley Smith has the story.
On Thursday, September 14th, Greene County High School had a percentage of 95.7, enough for students to carry out the Attendance Day Pep Rally. First, the cheerleaders led a chant to pump up the students. Section S was having a rough time with their chant. Afterwards, 4 people from each grade were chosen to participate in blanket drag racing. In the end, the seniors won. The volleyball team congregated in the center of the gym floor to compete in a game of head, shoulders, knees, and ball. The last 2 people fought it out for who got the ball. Four lucky people from each grade shoved a plate of Cool Whip in their face to find a piece of gum. Ending off the pep rally, each grade tried the chant one last time. The S section ended up almost on top. I had the opportunity to ask Miss Joy Coffey her thoughts on the rally.
So, Miss Coffey, how do you think the pep rally went?
I think that the pep rally went very well today. I hope that the students had a lot of laughs, and it was a great way to celebrate them and their attendance. And it was nice to see them get involved and support the athletes and be a dragon.
From the Monthly Dragon, I am Riley Smith reporting.
The 50th annual Cow Days Festival was over before we knew it. Reporter Broden Woodruff and Riley Smith were there interviewing the community. Broden, how's it looking out there?
Cow Days is a staple of Greensburg, Kentucky. The food, live music, and booths keep people entertained for hours. No wonder people from all over come to enjoy this small-town festival. Friday began the 50th annual Cow Days Festival. We managed to secure an interview with some of the workers at the Rotary booth.
I'm here with Brenna and Caitlin, helping at the Rotary booth. So, what do you guys think this year's event?
Personally, I think it's going to go well. It's been going good so far. We've been excited just helping out, so hopefully it's going to go good later.
How do you feel about this being the 50th anniversary?
I feel old. I remember being here whenever I was like 6 maybe, so feeling a little bit of the age.
It's pretty cool. I've been coming here a few years now.
While gathering our steps, me, Riley, and Joel walked around the square interviewing different booths. Starting off with What the Pup. I'm here with Megan. Can you tell us a little bit about your booth?
We're here with What the Pup, which is a dog grooming facility down past Smokies, down here on Main Street in Greensburg, or Columbia Highway, right? 526 Columbia Highway. And recently has been reopened. My daughter, Brianna Hazelwood, who graduated from Greene County High School in 2021. She's the groomer, so she does an awesome job. But we're set up here at Cow Days today just to get the word out that we have reopened and try to drum up some business for Miss Bree.
How are you enjoying your Cow Days experience?
Oh, it's great. I love seeing everybody out in the community. We've had all kinds of people come to love on our dogs that we brought. Lots of people brought their dogs to get their picture made. We've got our little photo beauty contest going on, trying to raise a little money for the ASPCA. So we've had a great time.
We interviewed a GCHS Team 62 booth member. Wendy Pickett, can you tell us a little bit about what your booth is about?
Well, this is the Team 62 football booth, and we are selling programs, T-shirts, garden flags, and cowbells.
How have you been enjoying your Cow Days experience?
Well, I haven't been here too long, but it's always fun to come out and see everybody and
all the people coming in and that you don't get to see all the time until the festivals roll around. So,
How many years have you been coming to Cow Days yourself?
well, I'd be telling my age then, but a long time. I've probably been coming to Cow Days for 40 years.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Afterwards, we interviewed the Green River beekeepers. Michael, with the Green River beekeepers, can you tell us a little bit more about your booth here?
The Green River beekeepers, we're in Greene County as well as the surrounding counties. And what our purpose is to talk about the bees, educate people on how important the bees are, the way they work, the way they live. Trying to bring out to the public the things that people might not know about the bees. Bees are, everybody knows, I'm sure you've all heard about the importance of pollinators, so everybody knows that they're important.
Now, in other questions, how has your Cow Days experience been?
We've been doing it the last few years, and it seems like there's more going on the afternoon now on Saturday than usual. Usually it seemed like it kind of shut down after the parade, but we've had a good group.
How many years you yourself been coming to Cow Days?
Probably 4 years. So I moved to Greene County about 5 years ago.
Continuing our walk down Main Street, we took a break to watch the parade. After the parade, we got interviews with people on the street. I'm here with Don and Josh. They work with K911. How is your Cow Days experience going?
Well, we just got here actually, so.
Well, I mean, it's typical, normal every year. We're from here. So,
How many years have you been coming?
since I was a little girl.
Same.
We live here. We live in Greene County.
Well, before we left, Riley and Joel convinced What the Pub to let Riley walk around with this cute little pub gypsy. As the rain fell, we said our goodbyes with Joel and made our way back home. From the Monthly Dragon, I am Brendan Woodruff with Riley Smith reporting.
For today's Teacher and Club Spotlights, we secured an interview with Miss Weddle. Riley Smith interviewed Miss Weddle about her teaching job in Spanish Honor Society. Here's the story.
I'm Riley Smith with Good Morning Dragons. Today I'm here with Miss Weddle and Pete. So, Miss Weddle, how many years have you been teaching?
This will be my 30th year teaching and my 25th year at Greene County.
Why did you start teaching?
I started teaching, of course, because I had a teacher that I just absolutely loved. And my foreign language teacher, I wanted to be just like her. I thought she was amazing. And I got into Spanish because I read a book, and it was about Spain, and I thought it was the most amazing country. It just sounded great. So I decided to be a Spanish teacher.
What classes do you offer?
Here we offer a Spanish 1 and Spanish 2, and then Spanish 3, Advanced Spanish, is a dual credit class. You can take it for college credit, and so you can get 4 hours in the fall and 4 hours in the spring. So I guess you'd say I teach Advanced Spanish 3 and 4, and then Spanish 101 and Spanish 102.
What is your favorite part of your job?
I love it because I haven't been able to go to Spain in a while, but I love it when I take the kids to Spain and they can actually talk to the people and understand. And so they get so excited. And when the kids come in and they'll be like, I spoke Spanish with someone over the weekend, and they're so proud of themselves. It makes me really, really proud of them.
Can you tell us a little bit about Spanish Honor Society?
So Spanish Honor Society is a national organization, and it's for students who are starting their third unit, as they call it in Spanish. That would either be the third semester or their third year. You have to have a B average in order to join it. And we do community service projects. You get this lovely paraphernalia that you get to wear during graduation, and we have a lot of fun.
NSYNC is about to take us to a better place, a world where they're back together in the studio. In case you missed this group's surprise appearance at MTV VMAs or some of their silly viral reunion clips, the 8-time Grammy-nominated boy band is making their headlines once again. On Thursday, after announcing their single Better Place would appear on the soundtrack to Universal's Trolls Band Together, group member Justin Timberlake posted a behind-the-scenes clip of all the guys. Themselves, he, JC, Joey, Lance, and Chris got together again in the studio to record the song A Lot of Stars Lined Up. Timberlake 42 says in the clip while talking to his band members, "That's why I hit you guys. I said, hey, something happened. If we sing this song, it's a love letter to our fans. They'd be very honored if the group performed this song." The band looks like they're going to have fun with this video. From their quirky dance moves to their warm hugs to each other with lots of head bobbing to the disco-influenced track with its fun bass. It's been hard for fans to take a bathroom break with this ongoing NSYNC news this week, but lucky for them, the new single officially drops on September 29th with the third Trolls movie, 3, will hit theaters on November 17th. When the stars aligned, I got my brothers back together in the studio to work on something fun, and the energy was special. Timberlake captioned on his video, "Better Place is coming, 9/29, prayer emoji, love y'all."
Contract negotiations that could end Hollywood screenwriters' strike are expected to resume next week, the studios announced Thursday. The Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers, which represents the industry studios, streaming services, and production companies in union negotiations, said in a statement that it contracted the Writers Guild of America on Wednesday and that both parties had agreed to resume negotiations soon. Executives are still working out the details, the statement said, and no further details were provided. Writers have been on strike for 4.5 months over issues including wages, job security, and regulating the use of artificial intelligence. A previous attempt to restart negotiations had failed. The two sides had a handful of meetings in mid-August, including one attended by executives from Disney, Netflix, and Warner Bros. California lawmakers voted Thursday to allow striking workers to claim unemployment benefits.
Now to New Music Monday. Let's take a look at the week's newest hits. Starting off with Blow It by Doja Cat, My Love, Mine, All Mine by Mitski, Neon Cowgirl by Dan and Shay, Fan by Offset, Gimme Love by Sia, Sweet Relief by Madison Beer, and Jagger 2 by Victoria Monet. This is What Autumn Feels Like by Jake. These are some of the newest releases. And that's our show. You can find us on social media using the hashtag, Good Morning Dragons. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
From everyone here at the Monthly Dragon, don't forget to slay the day and have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.